Hey guys, it's Mooty here, and today we have a live Ubers battle against Kevin, and his channel will be in the description. Aiming for 300 likes because on the last video I made, or last few videos I made, I asked for 200, I got like 400. I'm like, whoa guys, the support is amazing, so thank you guys so much. And today's mascot is going to be Latios, and I think he's just like adorable. He's not on our team actually today, but like he's our mascot for the day because he's adorable, and I have Latios somewhere up there, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. And I am going to really quick take a picture of his team just so I have it on hand, and he's carrying a lot of, literally like all Ubers, so I feel like I can just run with Landorus instead of Stealth Rock's first turn, and if he leads off with something like Darkrai to try and put me to sleep, then at least I have a Lumberry to deal with that. So that is that. So, alright, guys, root for like, I don't know, Kyogre. I'm running Kyogre on my team, the new one. Like, how could I not run Kyogre? It's one of my favorite Pokemon. So there's that. And he issues a battle. By the way, his channel is all like live VGC stuff like that, so if you're interested in that, you can follow, subscribe and follow. So he leads off with Genesect, which is not very good for me because he probably carries Ice Beam on his Genesect, and he also gets a special attack boost on top of that, so no way I would. So there's no way I would live an Ice Beam from that. So I'm going to switch out because there's no point in me staying in. And, I mean, Kyogre can't take an Ice Beam. I think, well, Dialga can take an Ice Beam too because it's neutral and I'm running Assault Vest. So I think Dialga is probably the better option. Plus, I'm carrying Fire Blast on mine. So if anything, I could threaten out with Fire Blast. And Dialga, you could do it. You're awesome. You could do it. And I carry Pressure, which doesn't really have any relevance to anything right now, but he runs U-turn on his, so I guess it's alright. I just really didn't want to risk Landorus being so he goes out into Mewtwo, in which case obviously I have fighting type attacks to fear. Although I don't know if he's special or physical, but I could go into Landorus and get a Intimidate off in case he's physical. But if he does go for something like ORAS Wifi on the special side, I'm not that specially defensive, but it still is resisted, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And he ends up being Mega X, so alright, at least we get an Intimidate off on that. The only thing is, I think this thing can carry Ice Punch, which not a very good thing to go up against. But Drain Punch shouldn't do that much at all, so the only thing is that I'm kind of scared of an Ice Punch right now. So I am going to switch out into my Metagross and resist that, and Metagross at the same time will be able to get his Mega Form up. So that's also one of the main concerns I kind of have because I don't run Protect on my Metagross, so we're gonna, bulk up. That's not good for us at all. I kind of wish I had Hone Claws on this to raise my attack as well, but I don't. So I'm gonna Mega. He is currently at neutral, but Zen Headbutt will hit him for, like, any of my attacks actually hit him for neutral damage. Meteor Mash giving the, actually no, Zen Headbutt isn't resisted, so I'm going for the Zen Headbutt here. I know I don't, okay, he switches out, but I know I don't outspeed because I didn't Mega yet, but Darkrai is going to come out, and I guess I kind of should have expected that, but I think unless the Darkrai Scarfed, I could still do some damage. The only thing is I really don't want to deal with Dark Void because Dark Void is just annoying. Alright, so at least we have our Mega out on the field, and from here I could go into Giratina because expecting the sleep, or I could also go into Kyogre because I do have Sleep Talk on my Kyogre, so I'm expecting him to try and hit me with a Dark Void, so I'm going to switch out into my Kyogre because I do have Sleep Talk on it. And this was my old set, which was Scarfed, but now I just tossed the new blue orb on it and turned it into a Primal Kyogre, because who doesn't love Primal Kyogre? Like, I'm sure, like, freaking Primal Kyogre is just so beautiful shiny. I love it. And then it also has the Primordial Sea, but he just ends up going for Dark Pulse. But I know he's gonna outspeed me, and here I kind of think he might just go for a Dark Void, so I'm just gonna Sleep Talk on the off chance that he goes for Dark Void, because I avoid the attack, except it doesn't matter because of him. That's, I don't know, man. I am gonna go for Surf this time. I'm gonna Surf because he knows that I have Sleep Talk now, so he kind of takes that as a free turn to try and switch out, but no. Oh, Palkia, I forgot. Palkia was a thing. Oh, that thing is way too bulky, but obviously it's not gonna take a lot because it 4 times resists a Surf, and that was a crit. I'm like, that did way too much for 4 times resisted, but it was a crit, so. The thing is, my weather is gonna disappear once I move, switch out. So, I really want to go into Dialga. Dialga does win this thing out. I can go in Xerneas, predicting the Dragon type attack. Okay, going into Xerneas, predicting a Dragon type attack. Although Palkia can also carry Thunder. But that's the thing though, because the rain has lifted once I switch out, like, he doesn't benefit from my rain anymore. So we have Xerneas here, and he goes for a Surf. Alright, it really shouldn't do that much to me, except it does do that much to me, because he's Life Orbed. Alright. Now, I'm going to try and preserve this thing. I'm going to tell you that much. I'm going to try and preserve this thing. I should have gotten to Dialga on the first at the first, like, chance I got, but it didn't quite work out that way because I was just scared of getting hit with the dry type attack. Although I am Assault Vest, but like, I don't want Dialga to take too much damage, honestly. And then, like, I also have to deal with threats like Ho-Oh, and I have to keep my Pokemon safe. So Reshiram comes out right now, which I don't think is a bad matchup going into Dialga here. So I'm not weak against Fire or Dragon because I'm part Steel. So that's the only like upside to it. And then I think I can hit him with the Draco for super effective. He has nothing to resist Draco Meteors except Genesect. So we're kind of in a problem here, because if Genesect comes in, I could easily Fire Blast it. But if he decides to stay in with Reshiram, the thing is, I don't think Reshiram will do enough to where staying in is beneficial, but he stays in. I went for the Fire Blast on the off chance he was going to go into, and it misses too on top of that. Well, this is where I go for a Draco because our prediction didn't work out the other time. And because I knew that Genesect was the only thing that would actually resist it, but he just goes for Stone Edge right now, which is not going to do a lot. Not going to do a lot at all. And please don't miss Draco. I'm like, all these really bad accuracy attacks are not helping me, so maybe this thing needs just like a little change. See, if that Fire Blast hit, maybe it would have taken it out, possibly. Just a tiny little sliver of a chance it might have. So I'm just going to go for a Flash Cannon here, thinking that at that range it will take it out. Blue Flare actually might do enough to me. Thinking about the first, yeah, it does enough to me. So I just need to go into something faster to take it out. What do I want to go into? Metagross, I think. Yeah, Metagross is fast enough to deal with that. I am not going to try and go for a low accuracy attack, though, because if I miss, that is just stupid. So I'm just going for an Ice Punch. Just kill it. Not even going to, like, Bullet Punch. Just kill it. Like, I know Ice Punch is going to kill it because it's neutral. Alright, Metagross. Although he might go back into Dark right now. In which case, Kyogre, probably my option. Or I could waste Landorus's Lumberry. Oh, Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh is such a threat, but at least if I get an Intimidate off my Landorus, it'll be less of a threat. But Brave Birds hit so hard. And plus, technically, if you set up Stealth Rock and it switches out, with Regenerator, it only takes 25% from Stealth Rock if you switch it out. So, it's, like, Regenerator is a good ability on it, so it's a really, really, really strong Pokemon. And he goes for Flame Charge, so I was expecting. I wasn't trying to resist it, I was more so trying to just get a minus on him, but I know he's not going to want to stay in here. So I'm going to use this opportunity to sub Stealth Rocks, otherwise I threaten him with Stone Edge. Unless he decides to stay in and just go for a Brave Bird, in which case, screw me. Hopefully not the case. Currently 5-5. This is a close match, so he does withdraw. At least the next time he comes in, he's gonna be at full. That's the only annoying thing because of Regenerator, but at least I get to get Stealth Rock up on the field. And I don't think any of his Pokemon are able to get rid of Stealth Rock. No, I don't think any of them are. So, Landorus, I have to preserve you for Ho-Oh. And I almost want to go into Metagross. I really, really, really do. But I don't think Metagross can take it. I lost Dialga, which is a huge problem, but I think Metagross is our best option now, unfortunately. So, Metagross, go in, don't take a lot of damage. You're super fast, you can outspeed many things. If anything, you'll go for either Ice Beam or U-turn is what I'm expecting. Either Ice Beam or U-turn. So Ice Beam is fine, and usually these are choiced. So, especially if they carry U-turn, they're choiced. So, I feel really safe just going for the Meteor Mash with the off chance of getting a little bit of, not special attack, but physical attack boost. There's like that 10% chance that Meteor Mash will hit and get that boost. It's such a weird attack, but I kind of should have expected Ho-Oh to come in. But if I get this Meteor Mash off, thank you, I get the Meteor Mash off. First step to trying to kill this thing off, and then Bullet Punch should take it out from here. Just playing it safe, but Bullet Punch should take it out from here because Meteor Mash did that much. And Ho-Oh is like one of the biggest threats I was worried about. So please don't survive. I would be very, very upset if you. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Metagross? You really could get that kill? Really? I hate you, Metagross. I absolutely worst Mega. What are you doing, Metagross? At least he dies from Life Orb, but still, Metagross. You could have killed that, but you chose not to. Super disappointed. I was like, that's like that sliver of health. Just a tiny bit. I feel like his Genesect is coming out right now because Metagross decided to screw it up for the team. We have to figure out a way around this. So I'm going into Kyogre because it's my most powerful Pokemon. And I just feel like Genesect is coming out, and I know I don't have many things to deal with it now. Except Dark. Okay, Darkrai coming out. That's fine. That's fine. That's better than fine. Thing is, he knows I have Sleep Talk. Once again, he could Dark Void. I have Sleep Talk. Kyogre, you are a beautiful, beautiful Pokemon. So, I could predict a Miswitch and go for a Thunder. Because, like, okay, if he puts me to sleep, then that's fine. Oh, he just goes for the Dark Pulse. Alright, he just decides to attack me. I went for the Thunder. Are you kidding me with the flinch? This is my not happy face because I am not happy. I am not happy. Not at all. Super duper unsatisfied with the results of Kyogre right now. Alright, thank you. At least you probably kill it with this thing. I would hope you do. That HP bar went way down. But come on, Kyogre. You disappointing me. You have such a cool Mega and you get flinched. What is this? Now Palkia is probably coming in. I'm probably getting destroyed by whatever he attacks me with. Seems about right. Or Genesect. Genesect is another thing that's going to be a huge problem. So I'm going to leave Kyogre in just to see what he goes for. I have nothing else that I can do. I don't want to switch out, especially because I'm on low health. There's no point for me to switch out. So, Kyogre, do your best and just, I guess, act as fodder because you have not been doing that well. And he goes for an Ice Beam. At this point, though, I'm like, what, 17 HP kills it? But freaking Ho-Oh at, like, what, 30 HP doesn't get killed by a Bullet Punch. No, because Metagross sucks. Alright. Knowing that he went for Ice Beam, knowing that he's locked into Ice Beam, what Pokemons? I want to say Xerneas can live. I want to say Xerneas can live. But I'm not sure. if Xerneas can live. I also don't quite remember what set I'm running, if this is the max HP or the max special attack and speed. So I guess we'll see. Because at the same time I know he needs Genesect. Palkia is going to come in. But I gave free Geomancy up. We'll look at it that way. And Moonblast is going to kill this thing. And he's probably leaving it in as fodder to bring in Genesect later on to kill me off with any special attack, honestly. So fully charged due to Power Herb, and I love you, Xerneas. Like, I just have to say that I love you so much. You are such a cool Pokemon, and you have a very kind of broken attack where you gain +2 in every stat in one move. So I'm gonna go for Moonblast and just kill off the Palkia, and you're gonna be dead. And then he's got Genesect probably coming in, so I have to deal with that thing. And there is a likely chance in which I don't outspeed because I'm not max speed and instead running in some bulk. And there's also a chance in which he's just gonna kill me. There's also a chance in which I might live, but that's a very, very slim chance, so probably not happening. So regardless, because I'm at +2, I might as well stay in, see what he locks himself into, and just go for a neutral Thunderbolt. I don't have HP Fire on this thing, unfortunately. It's very difficult to get, and I was not actually outspeed, so I must be running max speed, but I was not about to soft reset for that. So Xerneas, it looks like you are probably gonna win it for the team. Yay, Xerneas! Mewtwo's the last thing that's left, so Mewtwo's probably gonna die to a Moonblast, and there's no way, I don't think there's absolutely any way he could kill me. So that was a good game. If you want to check out Kevin's channel, it will be in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this match. It was just a little Ubers match. I don't usually have these, so Ubers and Little Cup coming back to the channel, so be on the lookout for that. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and I love you all, and have a wonderful day, and bye.